This is exactly right.
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres: sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Earsay on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's U.S.-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models,
including the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid and the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
Plus, there's the bold and stylish Elantra loaded with the latest tech.
Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or the Ioniq 9.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll love during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Goodbye.
Hello. And welcome.
Welcome-ish.
Welcome to
my favorite
Murder. The Minisode. Remote edition.
That's right. First time we're not recording face to face. We're now Skype to Skype.
We're Skype to Skype, but the energy, there's an energy loss. There's an energy crevasse that is what we're all dealing with in this here global pandemic.
That's right. I'm sitting in my haunted closet right now.
Yeah.
Surrounded by my beautiful clothes that I'm not going to wear outside for who knows how long.
Not anytime soon. That's fine. You can steam every single blouse that you own.
That's right.
From
and
the
it's
50s.
Okay. Everyone has it worse than you, so no complaining.
No, you know what? You can complain, but you have to step into this closet to complain. You have to sit under that bizarre hat box that it looks like you work at Hot Dog on a Stick. Like the colors are off, but it's very colorful.
Okay, this is the complaint closet.
Georgia's in the complaint closet. I'm at the office with Steven because Steven and I just recorded Do You Need a Ride? So we're rolling the dice and staying together for the moment. But I'm going to then
I'm obviously a lot more scared than you.
Well, no. That's not true. I think the cautiousness is the way to go. This from all the scientific stuff that we're all reading. Here's what I love is when people act like they're the experts. Like, look, we're all reading the same article, so calm the fuck down.
Right.
We're all stuck to our phones in the same way. But
unless you have like a best friend that's a doctor or like one step away, I don't want to fucking hear it.
No, just
Conjecture.
stay in your house. Who gives a shit? No one. You don't need to do stuff. If you're some weird workout person, then lay on the ground and do some planks. Shut up. You're fine.
You're not better than us.
I just did this by necessity because we had to record that podcast in the car. And then I was like,
I know,
can we just roll in and sneak in a couple before?
I love it.
But the full episode that we do this week of My Favorite Murder is going to be full on from each other's houses.
That's right. We're doing it. Send us your fucking hoorays for the week.
Oh, yes, please.
Like quarantine week. Let us know how it's going. What are the
positive things that you've been coming across?
Tips and tricks. I tweeted the one today, which is I washed all the windows in my house today, and it felt amazing. It was the best.
I've never done that.
It really makes a huge difference because you don't realize, especially after the rain. Oh shit! It just rained. Well, anyway,
it's raining right now.
Anyway, but at least it's not all dirty. Yeah. But then once you because you don't realize there's always this like coating of dust on everything, and when you make your windows clean, it feels good.
We're figuring out so much about ourselves.
Oh my God.
Now, I feel like
we're diving so deep.
Yeah, we'll go deeper on the real episode. For now, we're going to do, good old hometown, like nothing is wrong.
Yeah. And, rest assured, there's stuff wrong.
We'll tell you.
These stories will remind you of that.
That's right.
Let's focus on what's wrong in other ways.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you want me to go first?
Of course.
As per?
Yep.
This is, the subject line of this is, I survived a date with exclusively red flags. That's...
Oh my God.
Okay. So it says, hi from Canada. With no prompting, I want to tell you about my worst date because it's basically an I survived story. I met a guy... Mike, was it? At a concert through mutual friends. I was deeply intoxicated and remember thinking he was very attractive. All caps. For sure, he definitely smelled good, and that helps. It really does.
It does.
A guy that smells good, man, it's not common.
Those guys stink.
Well, it's just that when they get cologne right, anyway. Man,
pontificate on that.
It's Karen. Just a lonely pandemic. That's all I'm saying. We exchanged numbers and a few days later set up a date via text. I was going to his house for dinner. That's the first red flag right there.
Oh, yeah. That's not a good... Don't do that.
No. Public place. Neutral space. I was going to his house for dinner and we were going to use his shooting range.
Wow. Wow. Listen, we're not trying to tell you that you're doing anything wrong by going, we all make these choices.
Sure.
Best to follow. Listen to your friends.
Yeah. Who did you consult on this date?
Yeah.
Pull the girls in for stuff like this.
That's right.
So her next sentence is, now this is Canada and we really don't have a lot of guns. I've never even seen a gun in person, but new adventures, right?
Oh, God.
New adventures.
Okay.
Kind of. I got to his house, an isolated bungalow in the woods in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. And as I shut my car door, I immediately realized I had locked my purse, keys, and phone into the car.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God.
He walked outside to meet me, and I realized how thick my beer goggles had been. He was definitely not my type. That fucking cologne got me again.
I'll trick you.
Yeah. I tell him that I just like my keys in the car and need to call CAA, parentheses, like your AAA, which is hilarious. Oh, not the agency. No, not the high-powered agency. And he just carries on as if I'd said nothing. We're literally at our 9th red flag, and it's amazing. It's 3 paragraphs in. Okay. We go to the, quote, gun range. It is, all caps, a huge heap of toilets in the woods. Where did the toilets come from? Is this what gun ranges are?
Holy shit.
At one point, he mentioned how he could kill me out here and no one would hear anything.
Oh, God.
Typical first date sexy banter.
Flirting.
I mean, just gross. He does not end up killing me in the toilet heap. However, he didn't really teach me how to use a gun, and the recoil on his monster gun smashed my shoulder badly. We walk back to his house. I again say I need to call CAA, talk to my agent. He says definitely later he will call. I don't even pretend to enjoy myself and just alternate between sweating, nursing my shoulder, and asking about a tow truck while he prepares dinner, parentheses, which to be honest was actually very delicious.
Oh, okay. So not all red flags.
Yeah, +1. He tells me about his abusive relationship with his mother and that the last time he saw her, he was holding a knife to her throat. I'm like,
oh my God.
I know. I'm like, haha, wow, sounds rough. Will you call that tow truck now? Many hours later, he finally lets me use his phone to call a tow truck. I race the fuck out of there, and despite the appeal of the toilet heap, racism, and proudly violent attitude towards women, declined a second date. I survived. You guys were right about staying out of the forest. Dating sucks, and I'm so happy I'm now married to a dude who has never even suggested he may kill me in a toilet heap. As As we say in Canada, bye, Megan.
Oh my God. Thank God for Megan, because we got the term toilet heap.
Toilet heap.
Her.
Thank you.
Toilet heap. Heap?
Heap. HEAP.
Yeah. That's our new mascot is the toilet heap.
As we say in Canada.
Hi, guys.
Bye. Megan, you killed it. That was
Good job, Megan.
harrowing. Also, here's the thing. There's got to be some, this second, like, it's such an unfortunate combination of things. I've locked my keys in my car so many times, but
that's awful.
that guy
that's the
had
worst
you.
Part.
He had you.
Because
that
you can't
sucks.
just run out.
No, can't do anything.
That totally sucks. Okay. I'm adjusting my levels, even though I don't really know what that means.
Okay.
Thank you to Steven for dropping equipment off at my house without touching anything.
Right. Well, you don't know that. You don't know what
That's
he touched
true.
on that equipment.
Oh God. I mean, I don't tell him, but I fucking wiped everything down again. So we're good.
He can absolutely hear you.
Oh shit. Okay. This one's just called Hometown Story.
Okay.
Greetings, true crime royalty. In the late 90s to early 2000s, I was a young teen living in the outskirts of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. There was also a serial killer running loose at this time.
Oh.
Yeah. The paranoid murderino that I was, and still am, was convinced he was stalking me and I was going to die. My mom worked in a bar, so I was a latchkey kid. So anytime I heard strange noises outside, I would call her freaked out. Do you remember how often you used to call your mom at work?
Oh, yes.
When you were a latchkey kid?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
At the mental hospital, me and my sister be like, Laura won't give me the brush.
She's like, I have other problems to deal with.
I will kill you both when I get home.
The Baton Rouge serial killer was named Derek Todd Lee. He killed 7 women between 1992 and 2003, although there are many others that are not confirmed. This case was the first in history to use DNA to determine an unknown person's race. The details are quite interesting, but we won't go down that rabbit hole. Lee was arrested in 2003. Wouldn't you know it, my mom recognized him. He used to come in and play $100 in her bar's poker machine once a week.
Oh, shit.
Uh-huh. Those barflies. Later in life, I also read a book called I've Been Watching You, which taught me that Lee was raised in the house in front of my family's small private cemetery. Your family has a fucking
You have your own cemetery.
Oh, bougie.
Okay. Okay, Queen of the Goths. Who's the royalty of... Who's true crime royalty now? Your own cemetery.
That's right. Yep, you guessed it. He played in our cemetery and climbed his trees, etc. Well, that's what I have. Stay sexy and keep being open about mental health. I dig it. Love y'all, Tiff. Tiff with the private cemetery.
Tiff, the heiress to the gravestone fortune. Who is she? Okay, good job, Tiff. Let's see. The subject line is Amish schoolhouse murders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Two, like to and from. 2, you find people. That's a really good introduction. Very good. Okay. My neighbor is a former Pennsylvania state trooper and detective. He was called out to the Nickel Mines Amish schoolhouse in October of 2006 when there was a call in for him over a hostage situation. Amish people are generally very peace-loving and prefer to stay to themselves, so my very veteran neighbor had a super weird look on his face when he zipped off. The news at lunchtime reported that a milk truck driver had driven his own pickup into the schoolyard and had asked the boys to take in supplies from his pickup bed. They carried in boards, nails, and a hammer because the driver had a gun. The teacher somehow got away and called the authorities while the milk truck driver had ordered the boys out of the school and nailed the door shut. He lined the girls up in front of the school and proceeded to call his wife. He told her he had molested girls when he was young and now he wanted to do this again.
Holy shit.
Yes. He hung up as police arrived and his wife found 4 suicide notes that he had left with her and their 3 children. My neighbor said it was the most horrible feeling as shots began, when they reached the doors and the shots stopped since the driver had killed himself. We found out later, after the girls were interviewed, that 2 sisters asked to be shot first so the others would live. Oh my God. One died and the other was injured. The police found rope And, this is horrible, KY jelly in the truck.
Oh, God.
Five girls died that day.
Oh, my God.
My neighbor said that there was not one service untouched by blood or glass or evil, and he asked shortly afterwards to move to a new position. Famously, the Amish families directly affected forgave the milk truck driver, but my mother famously said that, quote, if that man had killed you and not himself, the police would not have had anything left to arrest. I'm sure that's how every family reacted when they heard about that.
Yeah.
The Amish community destroyed the site and built a new school nearby. And there's no signature on that email.
Holy shit.
Horrible.
Okay. This one's called Great Grandma Betty.
Okay.
Hey, ladies. Georgia, you are a hilarious Jewish queen with a K. And Karen, you kill me. I wish you were my aunt. Nora is so lucky. Aw.
Oh.
I have been a murderer now since I was 12 when my grandma gave me my first Stephen King book. And my other grandma had me watch CSI Miami with her every night when she lived with us. Quick shout out to Horatio Caine.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. And then we do the part of the Who song where he puts his sunglasses on.
Yeah, but ours are like the googly eyes glasses.
Yeah.
Okay, main story. After listening to a hometown episode one day, I was at lunch with my 80-year-old grandparents who are from Wichita, Kansas. I asked them if they had any crazy stories about crime. My grandma casually goes, well, my mom stayed at a house right next to the BTK Strangler.
Oh.
And then all caps it says, oh, okay, sure, Yvonne. So, of course, my mom and I are like, what? Tell us more. Betty, my great-grandma, saw on the news that the BTK Strangler had attacked again in the area near her house. And when Butch, her husband,
yes,
Butch, amazing, was out of town for work, she got scared and asked her friend if she could stay with her while Butch was gone so she wouldn't be alone. Little did she know that her friend's house she was staying at was right next door to Dennis Rader's house.
Oh, my God.
And the ministry he worked at. He was right there.
Oh, shit. She went to the eye of the storm.
She took herself right there. Nothing dramatic or crazy happens after this, but I thought it was insane how close she was to him.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for giving me a reason to write again. And for every story you tell, SSDGM Casey.
You know what would be an interesting TV show for me to write is because we've also had the story of the guy when Dennis Rader took his dog and wouldn't give his dog back, and he lived on the same block. And
he yelled at Dennis Rader
he
about
punched
his
him.
dog.
Remember, he got into a fist fight and took his dog back from Dennis Rader.
Shit.
That guy, I wonder if that guy, I picture him being down to the right of Dennis Rader's house, and then this lady lives to the left.
Right.
And there's a whole neighborhood happening. Maybe that's going to be the next season of Mindhunter. It's just that street.
God.
What's going on Dennis Rader's street?
Maybe you should just have a show where you interview people who lived a couple doors down from murderer.
Yes. And they'd always be like, yeah, we didn't know what was going on.
We didn't really say. He seemed nice.
Seemed
That's
fine.
it.
He was very quiet.
Fine.
Sometimes he would yell in the middle of the night.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
You know your favorite summer clothes by what actually makes it into your suitcase.
Find the outfits you'll wear all season long at Quince.
Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces you'll reach for all summer long. They're lightweight, effortless to style, and they start at just $32.
Their denim is soft and comfortable, and their organic cotton sweaters are perfect for layering when evenings get cold.
Quince's beautiful 14-karat gold jewelry adds a subtle finishing touch.
So I just went to Italy, and you bet I brought my 100% European linen scoop neck midi dress along with me in the color of floral waterfall, and I wore that thing all over Italy. It was like the perfect day to night. It just looked so pretty. And I felt like I looked sophisticated while still being comfortable.
Make your summer wardrobe feel easier.
Head to quince.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Go to QUINCE.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Every piece of furniture you own has a story.
Sometimes it's an heirloom, and sometimes it came with the house because it was too heavy to move.
If you're ready to start a new chapter with your home decor, there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time.
We've talked about Article for a long time. There are pieces in that catalog that are so affordable that are room changers. And if you go through there and there's like a little something you don't even realize you need it until you see how they have stuff set up or what style combinations that they're doing, where they do the boho chic, there's mid-century, it's a little bit modern, it's something new. Like there's so many choices in there and it's not going to break the bank.
As someone who's interested in tons of different styles and time periods, Article covers them all in one place. I love that.
I know I've mentioned already how much I love my entryway table, but I swear to God, because the path that it's on, I pass it 4 times a day, and I love it more every time.
Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
Goodbye. Okay, this one, I'm blown away at this one. I'm so excited that I get to read it. Listen to this shit.
Oh my God.
Subject line: my badass great-grandmother and grandmother were survivors of the Tulsa race massacre. Listen to this.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Hello, rad people and pets. Longtime listener and big fan of all you do. I just listened to your episode where Karen covered the Tulsa race massacre, and I knew I had to write in to share the story of my badass grandmother and great-grandmother, who were both survivors of this insane event. It's a bit lengthy, but it's worth it. My grandmother was about 10 or 11 at the time and living in Tulsa with my great-grandmother, Mally, an African-American single mother. That morning, the mobs were forming in front of the Tulsa courthouse. My grandmother began complaining of a sore stomach. Mally didn't pay too much attention at the time, assuming it was an ordinary stomachache, and her attention was obviously divided by the turmoil brewing in the town. As the day continued and the riots erupted in Tulsa, Mally found herself fleeing her home on foot with my grandmother in tow. As they ran through Tulsa, my grandmother suddenly collapsed. It turns out that the stomach ache that she complained of earlier was an undiagnosed case of appendicitis. Her appendix had burst.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
With no car or other options, my Mally carried her daughter out of the chaos in Greenwood to the first house she found on the outskirts of town. The house was owned by a white couple, and Mally explained that my grandmother was very sick and begged the couple to watch her so she could return to town to find somebody with a car to drive him to the hospital. The couple refused to allow my grandmother into their house, but agreed that she could lay on the porch and wait for my great-grandmother to return. Mally looked at my grandmother and said, "If I don't come back, it's because I'm dead." Then turned
Oh my God.
to an 11-year-old girl. Then turned to head back into town. As she left, she heard the owner of the house say, quote, "That N-word is never coming back." By the time Mally returned to Tulsa, the National Guard had arrived. They had blocked access to the neighborhood where she lived and intended to look for help. She explained her situation to the National Guardsmen and begged for entry to her neighborhood. The explaining turned into arguing, however, and the guardsman ended the dispute by stabbing Mally in the back with his bayonet, leaving her bleeding on the street. Mally laid in the street playing dead until the guardsmen moved on. By the grace of I don't know what, she managed to pick herself up, continue into town, and find the ride she needed. She picked my grandmother up from the porch of the white couple and sped to a nearby hospital. When they arrived at the hospital refused to admit my grandmother and Mally because they were black. Eventually, they agreed to admit my grandmother because she was a child and in acute distress. They would do nothing to help my Mally, who was bleeding seriously from her stab wound. She had to leave my grandmother at the hospital during her appendix surgery so she could find help for her wounds elsewhere. Eventually, she found the the help she needed, and both she and my grandmother healed from their injuries. My mom has told me this story about my grandmother and my great-grandmother countless times, and I was always impressed and inspired by their bravery and determination. It was not until I was an adult and I learned about the Tulsa race massacre that I was able to put this story into its historical context and realize what an insane feat of survival it truly was. I'm so proud to be a part of a long lineage of badass and brave women who refuse to let a damn thing stop them. Stay sexy and don't let world's injustices get in your way, Tiana.
I mean, oh my God.
Uh-huh. Yeah. There's a real survival story for you. That's not a creepy dating survival story. That's a fucking straight up, I survived and made history. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'm fucking speechless. That's so incredible.
Yeah. Thank you, Tiana. That's a really beautiful thing to share with us.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. I'm going to save my last one for next week because I can't follow that with grandmas and condoms and shit. Which is what my story's about.
Okay, well,
I refuse to go next.
Yeah, let's have this inspirational. It's such a good, you know what? It's also nice. People have survived horrible things in this world. Very scary things have happened to lots of people. We're all going through a scary thing together right now. We will make it. We will survive. Everybody be strong.
Send us your hometowns at myfavoriteMurder@gmail.com. I think we're going to read a lot in the next couple of weeks. So what else do we have going?
Exactly. Everybody really get creative. Sit down. Take the time. Sit at your computer. Write us an email. Really do it.
Write us an email. Think of your fucking hooray, what it really means to you. We'll read a bunch of those too.
And also, go ahead and reach out. Call your grandmothers, your aunts, your great grandmothers if you are lucky enough to have them. Call people in your family. Get awesome historical stories of survival out of them if you can.
Yeah. Ask them now.
The bar's been set. Tiana has set the bar, but you might
have a couple cans of wine and call your grandma.
Yeah, you have the time. Stay sexy
and don't get murdered.
Goodbye.
Elvis, you want a cookie?
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres: sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Earsay on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's U.S.-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye. Chief Caribbean's Jet Set July sale is here.
Right now, save $200 on vacation packages of 4 nights or more with promo code 200BEACH.
Whether you're dreaming of Cancun, Jamaica, or the Dominican Republic, your next vacay just got more affordable.
Don't let summer pass you by without the beach.
Use promo code 200BEACH and get more sand for your dollar.
Head to cheapcaribbean.com today to book your beach vacay.
Goodbye.